Okay, here we go. Opening up Loverboards, charcuterie experience. What do you use? There you go. Alright, the vegan charcuterie board, right, Lauren?
Vegan charcuterie board.
Alright, so explain to us what we got here.
Okay, so these are all vegan. I chose to put one vegan cheese on, which is going to be right here. And then right here, it is a vegan mozzarella, and I believe it's made of cashews.
Oh, cool.
And then for the veggies, we have our little cucumber river. That would normally be salami, but since we're doing vegan, we're going cucumbers.
Nice.
We have rainbow carrots, bell peppers, tomatoes, grapes, a little berry mixture with raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. We have some candied pecans over here, and then truffle and Marcona almonds right there.
Ooh.
Those are my favorite. We have some dried apricots for the dried fruit, a little bit of microgreens for garnish, and then this sauce is going to be a chipotle almond sauce.
Chipotle almond sauce.
It's really good. It's a little bit spicy, but it's really good with the veggies.
Nice. Okay, I'm really excited to try this out. What about the board? Do you like custom make all these boards?
I don't custom make all of them. Some of them I make myself with wood that I get from Home Depot, but then some of them I buy from Home Goods. So a lot of them are unique, which is cool because you get to keep it too. So
Okay.
it's a little gift as well.
So are the boards able to be like reused? Do you ever like, do your customers ever like get them back to
Sometimes
you?
if I have local customers in your blender that are close, they don't mind bringing it back or like me going to pick it up and coordinate that way. So sometimes they prefer just to
I'll probably do that for you
reuse,
so
yeah.
that you can reuse them. Cool. And then what about these flowers? What are these just like?
So we have roses and then little carnations over here. I forget how to pronounce these ones, but all the flowers I use are non-toxic. I don't recommend like actually eating them, but
burning on it.
they're not dangerous or anything. So just
Okay.
a little garnish, my signature touch, if you will.
So how long does it take to make?
I've gotten it down. This one, since it was pretty much just chopping vegetables and fruit, was like the main part of it. I did this one in about 25 minutes.
Okay. Wow, 25 minutes.
I've gotten it down, but it took a lot for me to get to this point.
It's a okay. And then when you go shopping, like, do you have like some system where you like have like all the boards for a day or for a week, and you just like get all the ingredients?
Yes, so I kind of do it by week. So I'll sit down one day, get all my orders straight, what I need for all the orders, and then go. Sometimes if there's sales or if I'm going to Costco or things like that, I'll bulk up on all my goods that'll last a long time. So I have like an inventory, but yeah.
All right, very nice. So we'll try it out. All right, hello everyone. We are here with Lauren Edwards, founder, creator, CEO, everything of Loverboards. Lauren, can you please explain to us what Loverboards is?
Definitely. A lot of people, right when I say Loverboards, they're like, oh, what is that? I have no idea. I thought it'd be a cute little fun name for my charcuterie board business. So basically charcuterie is cured meats and cheeses. I arrange them all pretty on boards. Right here I have one of my vegan ones. Usually it would be cheese, meat, crackers, fruit, all that good stuff. I prepare and deliver them within Orange County. And then I have started teaching virtual classes as well. So along with preparing and delivering, I also teach online.
Yeah, and I've taken, like, even me with, like, pretty much no interest in charcuterie boards, like, I've taken them, and I found it really interesting. So, yeah, definitely if you want to learn anything, it doesn't even have to be exactly charcuterie. It could be, like, just, I don't know, new kitchen tricks. Like, make sure to, like, take some of her classes. Just, so right off the bat, like, she has a really big Instagram following, so go follow her on Instagram. I'll put the tag right here, Loverboards.
Yes.
So, I guess, like, could you explain, like, kind of how you got started with this, and, like, and I guess for context, like, Lauren, you quit your job in, like, August, right?
August, yes.
Yeah, and now she just does this full time, so, like, I guess could you explain how you got started with this, and how you took that leap into going full time with it?
Definitely. I actually get this question a lot because I know a lot of people want to do this and they're just afraid of taking that step because it's definitely scary, especially with a pandemic and everything going on.
Yeah.
Nothing's certain, so quitting your job is definitely a huge risk. I found it to be really rewarding. So basically, I was in marketing at a beauty company. I wasn't loving it. I didn't love going to work every day and kind of just got into this routine where I wasn't feeling creative anymore and it was kind of just like monotonous. I didn't enjoy it. But on the side, a little background, I love to host. I've always been super creative. I do makeup too on the side, so I'm kind of just always looking for ways to express creativity, if you will. I started this not with any intention of it becoming a business, actually. I think it was not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. I was making boards for my family, and I was like posting on my regular Instagram. Everyone's like, oh my god, these are so cute. And I'm like, I mean, they are kind of cute. So I started posting pictures of them. drafted up a name, and then I just made an Instagram for it. So I was posting kind of content just for fun. Then I realized that people wanted to order, and I kind of got all my stuff together, created the business, and here we are. So I was doing it on the side when I had my real job, not real job, but like my full-time corporate job.
9 to 5.
Yeah. So I was doing it on the side, and then it got to a point where I kind of had to choose because my business was growing, but then I also had a 9 to 5 still, and I couldn't do both of them at the same time. So I decided to leave my job in August, which was super scary. It was my first job right out of college. But yeah, I have experienced tremendous growth. I owe a lot of it to TikTok, actually. It was my birthday, which was in July of this last year. Woke up, like millions of views on one of my things, and then that's kind of like what kickstarted it, actually. Funny story, but yeah, so here we are.
Social media presence is really powerful these days.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, that's really cool. It seems like you just kind of did something that you enjoyed doing, did something that you would do without getting paid anyway.
Right.
And you just kind of, doubled down, went with it. I think that's like a really valuable thing to take away from this whole interview is, like shouldn't do something that is like you like hate doing, and just do something that you enjoy doing. It because I feel like
I think the main thing that like allowed it to work was that I actually genuinely enjoy doing it. So you can't I believe that you can't create a business of something that you aren't like passionate about. And I know it sounds like cliche, but I put so much work into it, like work, but it doesn't feel like I'm doing work. Like when I'm like working on social media, content, all that stuff, it's technically working, like marketing and everything like that, but I'm just doing it for fun in my head. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable sharing with us and the viewers how much you make per month?
Yeah, definitely. So I can give you some ballpark numbers. It depends. Sometimes, like during the holiday season and Valentine's Day coming up, it'll be a little bit more than usual. Every week is different. Every month is different, just depending on the volume I have. I would say average on a monthly basis, it would be around $6,000 to $7,000 a month, which is a lot more than I was making at my other job. So it's a win-win situation.
That's more than I was making at my full-time job. As an electrical engineer.
It's crazy. It's a lot of it's a lot of work, but yeah, leaving a full-time job and doing your own thing doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to be as much work, because it definitely was probably so much more work, but so much more rewarding as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, how do you recommend to either me or the viewers someone new how to get started, how to find something that they enjoy doing, and how to get that started? What would you recommend? Yeah, definitely.
So if you're interested, and not necessarily in charcuterie or anything, just you want to start your own business of something that you are passionate about, I would definitely start by doing research. You need to research the market and see if it's going to be a viable situation for you. Being here in Orange County, this was the perfect market for me, at least. So a lot of research in the beginning. You can research other people who are doing the same thing that you want to do, and kind of just get a feel for it and see what the platform is like already. But if you're passionate enough about it, I definitely believe that you should just take the risk, because especially nowadays with the COVID and everything happening and changing the world into a more virtual platform, there's so many easily accessible ways for you to grow a following online. Marketing online, social, word of mouth is huge now. So yeah.
Did you ever feel when you were starting there was too many charcuterie businesses, there's kind of a scarcity mindset where I can't do this because there's already a ton of other people doing that? Did you ever feel that?
So I did feel a little bit of that. I was lucky enough to get into the market right before this giant boom of all these charcuterie businesses. Mm-hmm. So I was kind of one of the, I don't want to say I was one of the first, because I definitely wasn't. There were so many already, but at least in our area, I was one of the first big ones. So I was able to kind of slide in, grow my following before all the other businesses started coming in. And it's great. Having competition, having all these other creators is great, because it always keeps you on your toes. Competition's definitely not bad. It makes you always want to innovate, want to make your product better and everything. So I definitely feel what you're saying, because funny, actually, during quarantine, so this was kind of my quarantine project too, I wanted to make candles. Do you remember me telling you about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to start a candle business, and then that one is when I started researching other brands and stuff on Instagram. So many. And it's something that you wouldn't know unless you're actually searching for it. So many candle businesses, and I'm just I don't know how I'm going to start from zero and kind of outgrow these other ones when there's already such a big market for it.
Right.
So yeah, that kind of dissuaded me from that, but I obviously wasn't passionate enough about candles to go through with that one. So with this one, there definitely is a lot of competition, but you kind of just, I love it enough that I'm going to keep working on it. Yeah.
No, I think that's super important to recognize, because there's never going to be no competition, but
totally.
if you enjoy it enough, then you can overcome that.
Right.
So looking forward with this business that you've really grown quickly in a short amount of time, what what are you trying to do different? Like, what's the next step? Where do you see the business heading?
Yeah, definitely. So I do kind of like having a luxury aesthetic. I like being not high-end charcuterie boards because it's just food, but that's kind of the brand that I've kind of tried to perceive. So my goals, COVID allowing, I hope to do more weddings, more events and stuff like that. So hoping that like everything opens back up again and it's safe to have gatherings. I would love to go more into the event space, so doing little events at boutiques or weddings, pretty much anything like that, corporate events, corporate gifting, bulk orders like that. That is kind of my goal for the coming years, and also to start building continue building my virtual classes. So I love teaching those.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That seems like it's a really good way to just keep making income, because
definitely
like with those classes, I mean, you were doing the same amount of work no matter what, but like you get paid more. And same with like doing it virtually, but Zoom, there's no like real limit on the amount of people you can have.
Right.
So that's a great way to like scale and
totally
keep doing what you love. So especially
since it's such a local thing for delivery, I can reach so many more people across the world with my virtual classes. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's all of our questions for you, Lauren. Do you have any questions for us?
I don't think I have any questions for you guys. I'll definitely be reaching out about financial advice now that I have all this money.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You invested smartly. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very much, Lauren. And again, if you guys want to reach out to Lauren, get a board, or just learn or talk about charcuterie, definitely reach out to her on Instagram. Is probably the best place.
Instagram. Yes. All my contact information is on Instagram as well.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lauren.
Of course. Thank you guys.